Hello there, I'm Kiram from Clear Imaging, and today we're doing a website health check, or should I say a social media health check for Beaver Farm Landscaping. And so we've got a few up here, and one thing I noticed is when I click on your Facebook link, we come to a page, but it looks like it's either been deleted or suspended or made invisible. So you need to log in to your Facebook and see what the status is of this page. Otherwise, you can make a new one and then change the link on the website. So I can't really critique your Facebook page, but I'm going to look at some other ones for landscape businesses to kind of give you a sense of what some people are doing. So first things first, let's say this was yours, right? So you've got some followers, and you get a like or two. This is pretty common, to be honest. So the thing with followers is there's three ways to get them. One is by doing a Facebook ad, and you basically pay $1 or $2 to get one follower. You can set a budget like $500 a month or more. Another way is to make really, really good videos, so reels, right? You make some really, really good videos that take hours to make, and then that will get you followers. The other way is to send people to this page, to your Facebook page, have them click on the three little dots, and then invite friends. So if you had everyone in your family do this, that means they'll be inviting everyone from their own personal Facebook list. Same with your customers or with your employees, your friends, family. If they all did that, that's a really quick way to get followers. But they then need to select everyone from their friend list one at a time in a big list. So that is a way to get followers. Now, one thing you should realize though, when you do a post, the reason why we only have one like, two, one, Facebook is only showing 1 or 2% of the followers. So if you have 600 followers, 6 to 12 people are only seeing your posts. That's pretty unbelievable, right? So the reason is now they want you to pay to get that exposure. So when you're logged in, there's going to be a blue button right here that says boost. And then you can show it to all your followers or everyone in your state or in your cities. That's how Facebook works now. In the past, it was all free exposure. But now if you actually want the followers to see your posts, you need to pay, and that could be a few bucks. If you really want to get a lot more exposure, then you pay, several $100 for one post. I don't recommend that. This is what I recommend for someone in your business, doing landscaping, doing these jobs, is that you take one of these projects, like a really good outdoor living kind of, patio and a fire pit, outdoor kitchen, like a really big transformation, and then you take video clips as you do the job, the before where it's all ugly and not a nice house, and then the demolition, and then the installation, then the completion, and just have a bunch of video clips of this whole transformation so people can see how it wasn't nice before, and then your team came in and made a beautiful outdoor oasis. So then you take that video clip, stitch all those clips together, post it here on Facebook, and then click on that blue boost button, and then choose everyone in your cities that you serve, and then spend $1,000 a month or $2 or $500, whatever your budget is, and then that way you can get in front of these eyeballs of these people with a really good first impression of a really great transformation. And then you can have, you can set it so people can click to call. There'll be a little thing that says, click to call or click to send message. That way they can see the post and then reach out. That would be the strategy. That's a really good way to get exposure and eventually get leads. The more people see you and the more comfortable they feel with you. That is the strategy for promoting on Facebook as a service business like yourself. Of course, you should do the weekly posts like this, right? Happy customers, reviews, some cool quotes of useful do-it-yourself info, some jobs, before and afters, So, keep all that going is kind of like the maintenance, but the key thing is doing that promotion video, like I mentioned, and then boosting it and showing it to everyone in your service area. That is the way you can win with social media. Now, if that's all a bit too much for you, of course, over here, we can help you with that. I'm in charge of Google Business Profiles and also social media. So this is what we have over here. Basically, we have these packages, and the more you pay per month, the more posts we do. All right, more posts. And then all of these include, though, running that Facebook ad for you. So you would shoot the footage, and then we would put it together. And it's an investment. It can take a lot of exposure, a lot of attempts when you're making ads to find something that really sticks. Throwing things up against the wall and see what sticks. Got to experiment. But it's all exposure, which is a good thing. So if you have any questions, if you want to learn more about this, you can talk to Sarah. If you have any questions about what I just discussed about social media, let me know, and I'd be happy to answer those questions. All right, so thank you very much, and take care.